It's the series finale between the AppleSox and the Bellingham Bells tonight as they get set to go in the rubber match at 6:35 p.m. I'm Joel Norman, and we're joined by a familiar face. Been a couple of weeks since he's been with the team, 14 games away, but back here for the next week or so. Easton Amundson rejoining the team and helping to provide some outfield depth. Easton, that's going to be something you're going to get some reps in, and that's a position you were pretty familiar with last summer a little bit with Bellingham as well. Didn't get a ton of work in the outfield with the AppleSox, but as I mentioned, you are pretty comfortable there though, correct?
Yeah, I'm comfortable there and excited to come back and, fill in that outfield role for us.
Let's talk about this because you had the big, final game. You homer in the final at bat. Looked like you were done for the summer, shut down. How did you end up back here in Wenatchee here for this next week of action?
It was actually Kalia that texted me just asking how my break was going, and then told me like everyone was leaving and stuff, taking breaks. So he asked me if I can come back, and I was definitely willing to come back. So.
How'd you spend the last couple of weeks away from the game? I imagine probably a few less swings on some of those days.
Oh yeah, I think I swung like maybe once or twice while I was home. Definitely there just for a long break.
What's the hardest challenge with getting back into the rhythm here? Because you go right back in, you're going up against a pitching staff that throws into the 90s.
Just got to stay simple to my approach. It's been a while, but can't get too down on myself when things go bad. But hopefully everything goes good.
You played for Bellingham, of course, last season. How many of those guys on this group do you still see on the other side you recognize from a year ago?
I think there's about 2 or 3 I know, and then there's one I played against, so that'll be cool to see them.
And you'll get the chance next week as well to play at Bellingham. And I imagine that's got to be a pretty cool thing about coming back here as well.
Yeah, that'll be super exciting. I'm pumped for that.
Let's talk about here joining this team once again. This is a team who was on fire when you left. Feels like they've gotten even hotter, and almost half of their home runs this summer have gone since you've been gone. Ironically, with you leading the team with home runs, what excites you about joining this group right now? There have been some guys who are lost, but still, I imagine a lot of familiar faces.
Yeah, it was right when I left when everyone started hitting home runs. But yeah, it looks like they're still doing really good, and hope to keep that going.
Batting third in the order once again here tonight, kind of a familiar spot for you. Is it one of these situations you walk in or you get back in town, you feel like you're kind of back like you never left?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm so excited to be back. Yeah.
Talk to me about your trip over here. You left, was it this morning and got in fairly early? So I imagine it's been a longer day.
Yeah, this morning drove 6 hours, so been in a car all day. So definitely got to get the body hot before this game.
Absolutely, getting some run in there as well. Well, Easton, best of luck here tonight. Great to have you back, and let's go get a series victory.
Thank you. Yep.
That's Easton Amundson. He's playing in left field tonight for the AppleSox and batting third, the familiar spot we've seen him at for a lot of this summer. More to come here in just a little bit. It's the rubber match between the AppleSox and the Bellingham Bells coming up at 6:35.